I'm talking to this church group, bro, of all these kids, and I'm, bro, I'm trying to sneak God through the back door rather than hit him over the head with it. You know how that stuff goes. Mm-hmm. Freaking Lex is sitting behind me at the stage, making goofy faces at the kids, making fun of me, and I'm trying to talk to them about God.
Oh, yikes.
And I had to turn around in the middle of it. Bro, I turned around in the middle of it. I'm like, bro, are you freaking serious?
All right, let's talk about Lex Luger. Lex Luger admitted his role in the unfortunate passing of Elizabeth. He's been working with DDP at the moment and is able to stand again after years of being paralyzed from the neck down. This is what Luger said. He said, the tragic passing of Elizabeth, obviously people will go, well, he killed Elizabeth. Well, I didn't kill her, but I was a contributing factor to the lifestyle I was living and her being around me all the time. And she overdosed. Absolutely. So, I mean, he's a believer now. He's in this stage where he's just really getting everything out that he possibly can, just out of good conscience, man. What do you think about this take?
Bro, that's toxic, bro, because because I was a little closer to this, but it reminds me of the relationship between Chyna and Sean Waltman. Bro, when you got two people that are both freaking users, bro, it is toxic. And what eventually happened to Chyna? You know what I'm saying, bro? So it's, man, it's bad enough when you're doing it by yourself, but when you're living with somebody and you're both doing it, it's freaking toxic, bro.
Yeah, Vince, you were close to the situation at that time. They both were in WCW and you were a head writer there. Like, as far as just what you recall from the relationship between Luger and Elizabeth, how was it backstage, or how was it working with them together?
Yeah, bro, it was tough. It was tough for me. And bro, WCW, like if you remember when I came there, bro, if you're on the payroll, you're going to get involved. That's why all the Nitro girls got involved. Like, you're going to come out here and dance every week. Like, seriously, that's why they all got involved. So I wanted Elizabeth to get more involved, and she didn't want to get more involved. So what she would do, bro, is constantly, kvetch and bellyache to Lex, and then Lex would try to fight her battle, but he really wasn't into fighting her battle. Like, you know what I mean? He was fighting for her, like, reluctantly, but like being one of the boys, he understood if you're around, you're going to get involved. So it made my relationship with Lex a little tough. And it was tough. It was more tough on Lex than anything, because he was like fighting her battle, and I don't think he really wanted to fight her battle. You know what I mean? So it was just kind of weird, bro. There was a lot of little side things like that going on there, man.
Yeah. How was the reaction of Lex and Elizabeth together, period? I mean, of course, we're so used to, Savage and Elizabeth, and both of them, they divorced several years before that. And, Savage went his way, Elizabeth went her way. Just that relationship between Lex and Elizabeth, what was just the backstage type of reaction of that from what you've seen, what you saw at the time?
Well, bro, I think the difference was that, Elizabeth was definitely an integral part of Savage. I mean, remember when they went through the whole thing, which manager was he going to go through? And then, the superpowers with him and Hogan. And, she was a very integral part. Bro, at WCW, she just walked Luger down to the ring. Like, she was never really a part of him. That was never really established. So, that I think was a huge difference. Plus, again, the stories of Savage being so overly protective of Elizabeth. Lex wasn't like that with her.
Really?
Yeah, gotcha. No, not at all. Not at all.
Yeah. Would they ever come in like inebriated or?
No, never.
Okay.
No, I never saw that, bro. Never.
Gotcha. So they were able to keep themselves.
Oh yeah. They were 100%, professional. At times, like I said, she wasn't happy, but they were never unprofessional.
And she wasn't happy because when you came in, you were like, okay, let's get your money's worth, because essentially she was just because even when she was there before you got there, she was a member of the NWO, and she just came in, just to be eye candy still.
Yeah. I mean, Chris, that's the thing. I mean, I learned that, man. When you're around it and you're seen, you're eventually going to become a part of it. I remember, Jim Dotson. Remember the big dude? Bro, you're going to become a part of this, bro. Shane's buddies, Pete Gas and Rodney, bro. If you're around it, you're going to be a part of it.
Yeah. And I don't know if you saw the video clip of Luger's training with
I did.
Peg.
I saw it. Yeah.
Very inspirational stuff.
Yeah.
Man.
Oh yeah. Absolutely, bro. Absolutely.
Really good, man. Yeah. Have you talked to Lex since him being a man of faith now, and since
bro, years and years ago, the post is behind me on my wall. I did the Ring of Glory, the Great Commission, and Lex did it for me, and he was not saved then. He was not a Christian then, and I was speaking to a lot of youth groups and young kids, and I'll never forget, bro. He pissed me off so much. I'm talking to this church group, bro, of all these kids, and I'm trying to sneak God through the back door rather than hit him over the head with it. You know how that stuff goes. Freaking Lex is sitting behind me at the stage, making goofy faces at the kids, making fun of me, and I'm trying to talk to them about God.
Oh, yikes.
And I had to turn around in the middle of it, bro. I turned around in the middle of it. I'm like, bro, are you freaking serious? Like, what are you doing? And it's funny then what would happen over time.
Yeah,
right?
Now he's doing that.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely, yeah.
God wins again, ladies and gentlemen.
If you see that poster behind me, you could see him on the poster. That's him on the poster. You could see him.
Oh, nice. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah. I met Lex within the past couple of years, man. I didn't know him beforehand. I can only go by what I see now, and just super nice guy.
Yeah.
I mean, just.
But even when he was Lex, I mean, bro, I never had. Lex was one of the guys, bro. Like I said, he always used to have to kind of fight Elizabeth's battles, but he was one of the guys I never had a problem with. Like I never had a problem with Lex.
There's many stories, like road stories, of people not really getting along with Lex. Was he full of himself? Yeah,
he definitely was a narcissist, the gimmick. But I never ever had a problem with him.